to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Deep, deep in a very far, far land, in a mansion preferably, not a cave, there lived a big black man. I think his name was Dave. Anthony's been all over town looking for Shayla. He likes the pum-pum shaved. And left Amber all by herself, untouched and unscathed.
Dave.
O'Neill, can you please behave?
Dave.
Is there a doctor in the house? Oh, Dave.
Dave.
Good evening, friends. Good evening. It's an impromptu live. I was not going to go live, but to know how it worked, I knew y'all wanted me to come live, so I did not disappoint. We're going to do this together. So let me tell you how this is going to work. If you're coming in to see O'Neill chastise you, I'm not going to chastise you this evening. That's not what I'm here to do. All I'm here to do is to listen to the audience because I feel like you know better than me at this point in time. I've said my piece. I have said my piece. O'Neill has said his piece. I've said everything that I can possibly say. Okay? I've said everything that I possibly can say. I've been as nice as I can be as far as the entire situation is concerned. Okay? All right. So, let's work at this entire episode. Let's do this together. I'm not, listen to me, Terry, tonight is not the night. Tonight, only do I ever have the strength to fight. I don't even have the strength to fight. I don't have the strength. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's jump into it.
Wow. This? Okay. I love the artwork. Malcolm.
Feel my face, you know?
Tupac. What do you find out?
Some of my favorites.
And look at this living room. I mean, you really have impeccable taste when it comes to decorating.
Well, thank you.
I thought maybe the house was just a.
Oh, you thought that, huh?
I did, but you have proven me wrong.
Not deep what?
You know what you're doing a little bit.
All right. So let me start by asking the question. Are you shocked at the mere fact that she's here with Dave? Are you shocked? This is the first question I have for the night. Remember, Trapstar, where ask me now for Trapstar for come help you? Y'all were chanting Team Amber. Wanna ask my help now for? Listen to me. I'm not saying anything. I'm out of it. I have taken myself out of it. Wanna make, listen to me. Like I said before, I'm no longer in this. I'm washing my hands like Pontius Pilate of this entire thing right now. I'm washing my hands. Team Amber, eh? Now regardless of what. Okay, good night, Nancy. No, never expect her to go. Were you shocked? Amber hasn't talked to him about his interior decorating skills. Good night, everyone. Yes, you're shocked. The goalpost will be moved to another 100 yards. I saw. Lord gosh. Anyways, let's work at this. Amber, that outfit is gorgeous. No, it's a business option. No, she said she was going. No, nope. This is Anthony's fault. He left the door wide open for another man to come in to take his wife's attention. And while I understand what you mean, true to love, it is also Amber must take what she's taking for this. Anything that happens to her is on her volition. Because again, she's going to a divorce, and so she should do this at her own discretion as to how she wants to do things. So no, you can't give. While you can say, I know what you're saying, that Anthony not supporting his wife, yes, is leaving room for another man to come right in. You are correct on that. But then there is the next side of the equation where Amber will have to take reins for that. In other words, when Anthony was telling Delisa that her eyes were lovely, could we have blamed Amber for that? I'm not going to blame her for that. That's why I'm not going to blame him for this. So that's what's going on right now. Yes, no, I'm not. Y'all, I'm disappointed in Amber. I want to see her happy, but I want to see her do it with integrity. That's what I think people are saying. If she was going to on this trip, she should have stayed at a hotel. I saw. She is curious about the Cinnabon Dave. No, no Amber's for the streets. I don't like the smile that's on your face. My face, man. I not done anything. Me not do nothing. No. Please like and share. We apologize, O'Neill. Me not do nothing to you know. When O'Neill was calling things out, on make it look like so O'Neill never have no morals and standards. O'Neill that has played the field for how long. So listen to me. I don't like how Amber is moving. I was hoping that she would yield to your gut feelings that she had earlier and be a better judgment. That's correct. No businesses on this trip. Una realize now. Una start realizing and not a business trip. So when O'Neill tell you they didn't listen, and Papa O'Neill tell you, y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all say, O'Neill, what you talking about? O'Neill, what you mean? O'Neill, you just always like to just bring things up. O'Neill, you just always doing this. O'Neill, you always doing that. That's what y'all told me. That's what y'all told me. So now bother make no noise now. Don't make any noise now. No business is big on this trip. However, love the outfit. No. Team Amber. I'm Team Amber. I'm Team What's Right. I don't like how Amber is moving. There you go. Let's run into some more.
Here go the guest room right here.
Okay, that's where I'll be sleeping.
Yes.
Where's your room?
Room's over there.
Oh, that's where all the magic happens.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Wow, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at you. Okay, I gotta see outside.
Of course. What about that?
Stop right there, sir. So let's look at where Amber's room is. Look how quick. Charmin, see how quick you move the goalpost? I have not seen any romantic or overture. So in other words, you need to see romantic things first before it wrong. Charmin, remember that the audience barked at Anthony when him tell Delisa say her eyes that she was the prettiest woman him ever seen. Remember that alone, just a statement alone. Remember, so the $5,000 has caused issues with us. Remember, we cuss out Anthony for the play date we have with Sheila. We did these things. I'm not shocked. I'm disappointed. Lord gosh. You see, on the movie the goalpost, I agree, true to love. Amber will get nothing. Amber is using poor judgment right now. I don't think that about would be moving. I don't think that about would be moving like this. It's just like Anthony. I think I have to read that one a little bit more. Tisk, tisk. Well, hope he didn't go. When the girl went, Amber is going to cross the line with Dave. On a sweater leader ready. O'Neill, I don't like that wicked laugh. Look here. Amber fans want to get mad at me because Amber is doing what she's doing. I didn't cause this. I did not cause this. Y'all, when I kept saying she should not go down this road, uno lick O'Neill down for 6. Shadara black up O'Neill eye. Amber has no integrity. It starts with lies and secrets. That's what I'm saying. When O'Neill was saying these things, Una said me a bashar. Amber has 2 different personalities. Y'all said O'Neill, Una bash O'Neill when I was saying, when we start call these things out, the next side of the audience kept talking. They kept making noise. And every time I tell them what them say, Una said the people on the right, when Evan White I make noise and Miss T, True to Love make some noise sometime. When Beverly make, Beverly sometimes make some noise. Sabrina makes noise. Deborah makes noise. Brittany makes noise. When these people made noise, Jerina makes noise. Angela Paul make noise. Goddess London made noise. Bet Amber don't have one pair of jogging suit to sleep in. I'm a ride or die Amber. Me know you're ride or die. Which one is going to sneak out of their room for the first? Look at where they're positioned. Remember we talked about the hotel room. At least there is a barrier to a hotel room. There are no barriers here. None. It's,
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
This view right here.
Oh my. This is breathtaking. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Atlanta.
Got Atlanta feel to it.
This is beautiful.
Charlotte got his own little
Come
twist,
on,
but
come through, Charlotte. Come through. Oh, I literally could just sit out here all night. Just, I don't know, let my cares and my worries just fly in the wind.
yeah.
This is so beautiful. Is that the pool up top? Oh my hell! What? Dave,
What?
Dave. That's not funny. Please, can you get that down?
it's,
Deep, deep in a very far, far
it's, hold it.
Dave.
Can you please get down that spider, Dave? Please. Dave. Oh, oh my God. Dave, please.
Dave.
Oh my God, Dave. Is that a spider, Dave? In your cave?
Dave.
Hey, Dave. Dave, can you please? It's, O'Neill is loving this. Me, I'm not saying anything. Don't like bugs, eh? Tight places. That is correct, Miss T. That is where the girl is right now. Don't like bugs. I'm about to faint. Where I faint for? Don't faint now. When this trip is over and they haven't crossed the line, I hope the naysayers like Vanzola speak up. What are we going to speak? Let me ask you a question. Would you be in this space if you were married? Would you be here? Would you have done this while being married? That is the question we have. But maybe some of y'all don't answer it because the answer to it is no. No. Would you have done this? See? No. I truly believe that this trip is going to test Amber, and I truly believe that at the end of it, she's going to choose her integrity and she's going to start putting boundaries up. Yeah? So no, you want that? You know what? Okay. Would you be on this trip? That's the question. No. Misty was in a tight space with Kelvin, yeah? Amber was in, yeah? For how long? How many times? Not a lot of times. She had to put boundaries on him. Remember that. Del Mari, remember that Amber had to put boundaries on Kelvin because she realized what was going to happen. That alone would kill any mood. They think Amber deserves 50% and them still think this. That's what the people say. No. Yes with Dave. Yes. No. Oh my God, I can't believe that Amber went on that trip with Dave. You can't believe it. You better believe it. Good night, Sharon Reviews. You better believe it. I'm not an Amber fan, but she acts just like her friends Shayla and Ernestine. Birds of a feather. I'm an Amber fan, but she act like them right now. Them flock together. Kiss your 50% goodbye. Because I feel that Dave will hit it and then Amber won't see him again. No, you probably going to see him again. Heck no. No. She should have been legally separated first, which is exactly what O'Neill has been saying. But every time I say it, them crucify me. I'm just reacting to what you guys say. If you are separated, maybe. If it's a business trip, it's not a business trip. This is not a business trip. You have listened to Dave. You've listened to Dave's friend talk to him about this. And just like we're talking about Amber, Dave is also wrong for doing this. Dave supposed to know better enough to take a married woman up on a trip like this because it's dangerous. I'm married. Absolutely not. No, you wouldn't do this. Sign the papers. Yes, he signed the papers. I'll be pumping Dave. What do you mean? Go through the divorce first. Would you be on a trip like this? Sharon Review say yes, no. No, O'Neill TV, you forget that when Anthony gave Sheila, I haven't forgotten. That's what I ask you now. That's why I'm asking you now, you know. Lincoln, that's why I'm asking you no, because yes, we chastise Anthony for the 5 grand. We chastise Anthony for the play date. We chastise him for those things. Now she's on this trip. We ask you the question, Lincoln 007. Should she be on this trip? Or is it that this one must slide, but Anthony one them must get checked? That's what we're asking you right now. No, put this by O'Neill. don't put it by O'Neill, because the audience did check Anthony about whatever it is. They did check him, and the audience came in here and them check, and O'Neill allowed the check-in. The only way to guarantee nothing will happen is not to be there in the first place. Thank you very much, Linda. It don't make it look good. You're not going to be with Dave tonight, Nancy, with the scratcher. Where say you'd be with Dave tonight? Nope. If she wanted a date, Dave, she would have applied for legal separation to want to date Dave. Then apply for that. Thank you very much. First of all I pray my husband never leave a door open. Open for another one to come in. It's a business trip. It's not a business trip. O'Neill Amber is going to shut the naysayers up. O'Neill use a weapon that form. What am I doing, Terry? What has O'Neill done? I haven't done anything more than I'm reacting to what I have. Una upset because una girl up on a trip. I wanna know it wrong. What y'all are upset because you know this is wrong. Y'all know this entire thing right here is wrong. If this was Anthony, you know what? If this was Anthony, would he be called out? Let me just ask a question, man. Cause I feel like say, we're not easy, you know. Y'all not easy. Charmin, me so you say, cause I know y'all talking, Charmin. Me so wanna say, Charmin says Amber was tipsy when she slept on Kelvin's couch and they didn't cross the line. Yeah, because for how long and how many times? Way down in the jungle, there's a big black man. Amber should not have gone on this trip. Things could slip into the garage. That is correct. That is correct. I'm single, not married, and I'm telling you, I get myself out of situations like this quickly because I know what you're trying to do. The views are beautiful in Miami. Exactly. You know what's going on already. It's easy. Please hit the like button, as Goddess London has told y'all. It is very easy. Even if nothing happens, the whole trip is inappropriate. That's what I'm saying, Anne-Marie, as people, as workers of the channel. Thank you very much for calling a spade a spade. Thank you very much.
No, get it down, get it down, get it down. Dave, what is that? Like, that is the biggest bug I have ever seen in my life. Dave, please, get it down. You know what? Dave, stop laughing. Get it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, you know what? I was liking Charlotte until now. I need to go inside because I can't do none of these bugs. And low key, I'm afraid of heights. I ain't gonna hold you.
Heights?
I am.
Yeah, you scared of bugs?
Thank you. You came to my rescue.
I got you.
I appreciate that. That's not funny. Stop laughing. Oh, really?
No, people just saw you how you jumped out the chair
It
like
scared me. Close the door. Some more of them big old bugs. Man, that was crazy. That's the one thing. Being from Detroit, I'm not used to all these southern bugs. I know.
There's gonna be bugs outside.
Well, this year I'm going take a shower and
Fresh.
refresh.
I'm happy you here.
Thanks.
Exactly.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm gonna go on home.
Okay.
Get myself done.
Okay.
We end it right there, so. Let's now talk. Let's talk. Hey, una no bother listen to me. Una no bother come with it. Yes, I would go. If you're single, We're talking about if you're married, if you're single, if you're single, we know you're going to go. That makes sense. We're not saying you can't go if you're single. If you're single, you can do anything you want to do. We're saying as a woman who just kissed her husband, goodbye. How is the optics looking? Amber rejected Wayne the first time she filed for a divorce. Yes, Terrian, it's not a business trip. She's just hot. Thank you very much. Yes, my business trip never are one-on-one in a penthouse. Thank you very much, Miss T, for please stating these things. Heck yeah. Sabrina, that if you would have, yeah, there you go. We would have been checking Anthony. Yes. Why Amber asked, where's his room? Then says, where all the music go on. Thank you very much. Not only saying these things, you're seeing it. Yes, we are checking Anthony. Yes. Yet would we be checking Anthony? That's the question. Amber should not have gone on this trip. Things could get slipped into the garage. That is correct. Sharon reviews. Amber is not going to cross the line. Regardless, the point of the matter is this. This is inappropriate. This is temptation. That's what you're doing. Can you imagine me go around some girl and saying, no, babe, I'm going to be okay. I'm asking, I'm begging for trouble. Me go someplace and the woman have no business on. Not no down there. Basically, me can see the split. And they hear them round the thing. The woman have her foot wide open. I'm going to this place. The woman has her foot wide open. Me can see the split. Me can see the hear them on the thing. And I'm a married man. What would you be telling me? Only what kind of place that you're going into? What kind of spot that you're going into? That's what y'all would be telling me. It's the easy. You can imagine me able to see the split. Look innocent, Tina. It's innocent. She's a married woman. Girl just having funny and letting her hair down. What's the problem? That means when Anthony was doing his thing and having fun, we should not have been chastising him. May I ask you this now, because remember, you can't double standard now. Everybody know Amber fans are flipped now. When Anthony was out on like a play date and we are chastising him, we all were coming down upon him. We all were saying if that's what he wants, him should go to that, and we all were criticizing him. Now Amber is here on a private trip. All of a sudden now girls have fun. If that isn't the epitome of double standard, but I'm reading comments. She still doesn't know anything about Dave. He dodges her questions. Amber has put herself in a very tempting situation with Dave. Thank you. Then she looked at Dave at her guest room. Look back at Dave at her guest room, correct? How Amber fans have moved the goalpost tonight. How far am I going to move it? Trust me, very, very far. Now Amber is going to look solid to all of the people that Anthony tried to make her look bad. They're really going to believe Anthony now. My biggest issue is that she lied about the trip. Thank you very much, Audrey, because I think people don't realize how many things happened today. She lied about the trip. She kissed Anthony. As much as she's saying she don't want the marriage, she kissed Anthony, she hugged him up. She showed him all the affection in the world. And then she's here in Charlotte. Judas, this is how you get in trouble. I tell you, go on, O'Neill. That's all O'Neill was saying. When O'Neill was saying this, people chastise me. The people them cook me. I couldn't say anything. Anthony startled Amber today as she got closer to her, asking her questions. Caught her off guard, allowed him to hug and kiss her for whatever reason, but she did not tell that joker. Exactly. That's correct, Lincoln. How come? Amber is going to give Dave some head. No goalpost was moved. As Amber fans moved the goalpost. Has Amber fans. But tell her, no wrong for move the goalpost. I swear. Me can't stay. When it comes to Amber fans, on the don't steady. Some, not everybody. We don't know what I mean. And you don't know the fans them we're sticking. Didn't understand the logic of her kissing him. Thank you. Never understand it either. Because when me done with a girl, me don't want you to kiss me. I don't want you to touch me. Vanswell, I'm not in favor of Amber going. This is definitely not a business trip, because if it's a business trip, then Melissa would have been able to go on this trip. He knew exactly where he was going by uninviting Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. This thing about business trip. O'Neill, learn to put your flesh under subjection. Eh? If you see anything, cover your eye. Until something happen, I will not judge. I'm judging, Terrian, and I have to judge because you should not be on a trip as a married woman. You're not over your thing yet. That is why she's getting the critique. If this were Anthony, we would all be calling it out. Who know that they're on him back right now? This is why I realize that the writers are testing the audience. That's what the writers are doing. If my husband said he was on a business trip and I wasn't there, and he went with a single woman, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ozzy. Because all of a sudden the goalposts move. If Amber fans move the goalposts entirely. Anthony stayed with Rolanda and with Shayla. Amber stayed faithful and she took a trip with Victor. I want to believe that she will stay faithful to Dave. The difference between speak free, the difference between the Shayla thing with Anthony is that Anthony had moved out. Amber has not moved out. Them still living underneath the same roof. She has not moved out. So this narrative that y'all are trying to see now, if we can go find an Anthony thing, to use that to justify the wrongness or the inappropriateness that y'all are seeing is not going to work. They had moved out, so it makes sense. It made sense. If Anthony is over him house with Shayla, she was doing her thing with Victor. We're at a different phase in the story. The phase we're at right now is that Anthony has been faithful. Him not cheat on nobody. Be very, very fair. We not say never cheat before, but as of right now, he hasn't cheated with anybody. Where he's at his home. The two of them living in the same home. That's where we are right now. That is where we are. So don't get mixed up. Don't try to get it mixed up here, please. Him taking her out of town was him trying to set it up. You feel more comfortable doing something out of town. Correct. O'Neill, I would tell you to learn self-control. Me, all of a sudden, no, O'Neill wouldn't have gone. O'Neill would not have gone. O'Neill, when Amber go back to Angelina, will already move in there. That's what y'all opening for. You're wrong for comparing it to Anthony. However, no, she shouldn't go. Anthony went to Jamaica, Los Angeles, and 2 fishing trips that he made up. And that is why we're saying that this is wrong. Because we call him out for the 2 fishing trip, the Jamaica trip, even though we can't really call him out to the Jamaica trip because, and then again, y'all called him up, but we can't really call him up because basically, didn't he move on? Remember, decide what you're going to argue, Miss Fatal. Miss Fatal, decide what you're going to argue. The audience is saying, Anthony was with Shayla and he was staying over Shayla's house. Okay, we concede that. But at the same time, Amber was also staying over Victor's house. So it is a wash between the two of them. It's not like they both didn't do things, which makes sense. The only thing she never do was have sex. Which, okay, she never have sex. Okay, nonetheless, she was staying at another man's house and she was kissing up with another man. Let's be very fair. Now, where we are in the story is that them live underneath the same roof. The only thing that's happening is people are saying this is inappropriate. That's what people are saying. They are calling this out just like how we call out the family date. That's what it is, Miss Fatal. That is exactly what it is. Amber Dalton in Atlanta and Amber Ties in Charlotte. Thank you very much. O'Neill, I would have to agree that she's wrong. That's all O'Neill is saying. People is making it seem as though I'm trying to cow y'all down. I'm not. I'm just trying to show y'all what's going on. Amber, time in Skitland has been full of bad decisions, and you guys support this. I don't understand the love for this woman. Them love her. They love her. Money Law. Dave is just as wrong as Amber. I told y'all that. Him not respect her marriage. I told y'all that. Dave does not respect her marriage. Amber was staying in her house, not Victor's. She rented the space. Yeah, but she stayed over Victor's house a couple of times. Like should have go over there and make things for him, like food, and then she would sleep over. They just didn't have any sex. Smell damage control. That's what's going on. Damage control. Country and put O'Neill on the payroll. That was her house. Victor was in. Yes, but Victor rented it. Victor rented her house. Friends, hold on, man. Victor rented her house. So you can't say a fair house. Victor rent her house from her. If I rent your house, it's my house. Because I have the right to possess the house. Because you have what now? You have loaned me those rights. Unless I've messed up during the lease term, I have the right to possess the home. So it's my house. It's me live there. But watch your goalpost and move. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Bilderberg boy says, anybody remember how Anthony acted over Amber when he found out about Wayne and Dalen? He snapped. Of course, me remember. That's correct, Miss T. Me know you missed the late night live. Don't worry yourself. I'm going to be doing them, but I'll be doing them on the other channel. I'm setting it up so we can have some more late night live. Don't worry. That's what's going on. I know you don't love the late night live, man, because I had a nightcap, just lie down in y'all's beds and, just chill out and listen to business. After the trip, Amber will go back to the house with Anthony and lie. Go back to the house and lie. Let me write this. After the trip, Amber will go back to the house and lie. That's what will happen. True or false. And don't you dare tell me false. Because she's already lying. And it's not O'Neill that is saying this. She's lying. O'Neill, she should have stayed in a hotel and not in Dave's house. The optics is not good. But you love to see the online rant. Don't lie. You don't know what she's going to do. Grow up large is exactly correct. O'Neill, you have gone for the yellow taco meat. Me? No. Shayla is never my favorite. She will never be my favorite. She'll always get the smoke from O'Neill. So don't even come with that. Dave only does what Amber isn't allowed him to do. Amber should have said, no, I'm a married woman. Correct. When we get a divorce, then we do that. That's what O'Neill is saying. Snap Panstein. Dalen was his friend. Little Uncles is about to go to Charlotte. Facts. Not too many Amber defenders in the chat tonight. Where are y'all at? I'm Team Amber no matter what. Me know so not Team Amber no matter what, man. I don't know business. Y'all not care. True. Yes. Look here. Y'all can still be Team Amber, but be very honest in Amber. Amberites, I think the audience just want to know that you're honest. They don't want you to relinquish your status as a Team Amber. They just want you to be honest about what you're seeing. True. She's going to go back and lie. Yes, Jerina, she'll go back and lie. Yes, Nicole, she'll go back and lie. Don't worry about it, Goddess London. These lives are going to be coming live to you, but I'll be going on the other channel to do a bunch of them. Actually, I was going to go on that channel tonight, but this one came out, so this hotter, so we have to deal with this. True. Nancy B. Scratcher said false. Oh, she lied before. Why is she not going to lie again? She's going to lie. She's going to come out and lie. Yeah, she lied today. We won't acting like how many times Anthony lie, O'Neill. We know Anthony lie. That's why we say that. That's why we correct him and we consistently call him out on his lies. O'Neill, I'm bringing aboard. board, nail, and a hammer because you are sure nailing her to the cross. O'Neill, just going to pray for Amber that nothing happened. Is O'Neill nailing? Is O'Neill nailing Amber? Amber fans can't take it. Them can't take it. Because they can't defend her. Y'all know who can't defend the woman. Y'all know. Miss Fatal, we say no. O'Neill put a crystal ball away and let the skits. Amber lied to Anthony about the trip out of guilt. She's wrong for all of this. She lie. Just a bunch of lies. Wow. This amazes me how women get castrated and men get a pass. No, they don't get a pass. In fact, Jewel B, Dave is wrong because the woman married. Dave have some respect for the woman marriage. No, Jewel B. Let me explain something to you, Jewel B. Dave should have some respect for Amber's marriage, especially the status of a man that he is. Him is a big businessman. Him for have some class about him thing. She off limits. Sometimes you have to stop yourself. No man, him not get a pass, man. Get which pass? Which pass? Which pass Dave going get? Amber is a married woman. Dave should have some manners. Dave not get no pass either as a single man. She married. Married woman off limits. People know that already. It's only careless people go after married people. You're careless because you don't understand that you allow the people them to work them thing out. If you really want her, wait until the marriage over. Then you go for her. Not before. Hateration is real. Me. No, my trutheration is real. That's what you don't like. That's what you don't like. Speak free. What go on is that O'Neill is calling it out. And you don't like when O'Neill do that. You don't like when O'Neill do that. They have to have some respect. They have to have some respect for the woman marriage. Marriage. Amber turned off her location. Of course she turned off her location. Is there a new skit? She probably turned off her location. Let me see if there's a new skit. Lie. That's what's going on. The lies. What y'all are trying to do is to chastise O'Neill for what Amber is doing, and I didn't do it. I did not do it. When you can't use me, y'all can't blame me because of what Amber is doing. Y'all are trying to blame me. That's what y'all are trying to do. Y'all are trying to blame me, and you can't blame me. When I try to blame me, I know what y'all are trying to do. Y'all are trying to say when you can't blame me. When you can't blame O'Neill, I not do anything. I didn't do it. I never do it. Y'all acting like O'Neill did it. I didn't do it. Let me read some more y'all comments. Let me read y'all's comments. The issue is that she asked for 50% because she's out of town with Dave. That will jeopardize her receiving that portion. That's one issue. Team Amber but can't be going for the tit for tat with everything Anthony has done. She was wrong. That's what I say. If Amber doesn't sleep with Dave on this trip, O'Neill, you need to wear a cloak. No. On my next review, she shouldn't be on the trip at all. That's the point I'm making. She should not have gone. Even if she not sleep with Dave, the trip wrong. Dave respect the woman married. She married. She's still married. But can't carry out no married woman like that. No. How much is Anthony paying O'Neill? Nothing. Hateration enough. Yes, O'Neill. Yes, he should. He's a preacher's son. Him to know better. His friend today told him, you're a preacher's son, Dave. But you should know already that church, you see, pastor's son, pastor's kids are always the worst. That's what I'm telling us. Is that what I'm telling us? Pastor's children, pastor's kids are always suspect. Because pastor not correct them children. That's why. Pastors don't correct their children's. You know about children's. Lauren and Amber have a lot in common. Lady Pinocchio. We were chastising Lauren today about lying. O'Neill was criticizing Lauren today about lying. If you go on my channel and you watch the Lauren reviews, oh, I went off on the lying. And everybody was fine with that. O'Neill Dalton at the house. Me? Yes. Yes. Pastor children always are like this. They've always been like this. No, not all of them, but them usually suspect. If I'm Dave, I'm getting a kiss, a rub, and a touch, peek or something. It might just see her in some drawers. Dave might be seeing the hair around the different little parts. It's Lord. So, will Dave get a peek of the split? That's correct. Amber is also a pastor's kid, rebellious and sneaky. You don't believe business can be business between an attractive man and woman? I'm not saying that, but this is not. If this was a business trip, Melissa would be on the trip. Speak free. 1125. If this were a business trip, Melissa would have been on the trip. So stop it. Stop it. Your pastor's kid, Miss T? What? Who else a pastor's kid? O'Neill and a pastor's kid. Will Dave get to see the split tonight? O'Neill, be careful. Amber make you end up with a stroke. Me not end up with no stroke. No. Amber showing skin tonight. Bet you. Isn't time for you to go to bed. Me? What? Not until I made the video for the other channel. When I've made the video for the other channel, then I'll go to bed. And I have that video queued up. In fact, it's very similar to this one. Very, very similar. Not the same thing, but very, very similar. Amber fans, boy. Amber, you know what? Amber fans, boy, I don't know. Look here, I still love the Amber character, you know. I'm just calling her out, that's all. But I don't think me hate Amber, but I don't. I really don't. I really don't. They both fell on each other during the first workout. Me tell you, them feel upon each other and people was acting like that way I say. Deborah, I've said it before, but it is what it is, you know. Good night. No problem is fatal. O'Neill is just only reading comments. O'Neill not doing no more reading comments. Dave is going to drop Amber like hotcakes. O'Neill, you and your cronies are praying that Amber sleeps with Dave, but until I'm out. Oh, good gosh. Mary, okay, what do you think will happen? Okay. Well, hey, it is what it is, friends. I'm not gonna give anything else. But Amber will be called to Dave's name out in the bedroom. Amber didn't really lie because she was going out of town for a couple days. And is treating herself to her birthday and that's what she gets. This is Anthony's fault. Amber is showing no form of integrity. O'Neill and your cronies will stop washing your mouth by Amber. All right, let me ask you this. Is this challenging Amber's integrity? Let me ask y'all that. Yes or no? Does this challenge Amber's integrity? Does this challenge Amber's integrity? Some people get upset because them can't stomach what they're seeing. You know what? I know what's going on with Amber fans. Won't be denied. Thank you very much for saying yes. She's just giving Anthony more ammunition. Yes, her credibility is shot. No, really? No, me no not say no, man. She have her dieted fans, them not gonna ever say no. Does this challenge your integrity? It challenges your integrity. Watch her make up an excuse and get scared in the middle of the night about a bug. Get scared about the middle of the night about a bug and tries to sleep in Dave's room. O'Neill, you need to stop batting for Anthony. I'm not, listen to me, I'm not batting for Amber at all. I think just, look here, I'm just calling out what I see in the middle. That's it. Nothing else. Trust me, I'm not batting for Amber at Anthony at all. Amber is going to dress like Shayla tonight. No, Anthony ran her crazy. That's our story and we're sticking to it. Amber has integrity, no challenge. Eh? No, yes. Yes. Let me see what else gonna tell me. No. Why would it why would it? She's not doing anything wrong. Not at all. No. Yes. Yes, her credibility no longer exists. All those things, okay. All those things she said to Shana now gets questioned. They're going to question it. They're going to question it. Sure, challenge their integrity. I'm just saying it's going to challenge it. They're going to question it. Amber has no integrity. No one in this kit lands has integrity. I'll be sleeping in Dave's bed tonight. You're not sleeping at Dave's bed tonight. Nancy, behave yourself. Dave has done the bare minimum to impress Amber, and her fans have loved every minute of it. They even loved the honey bun. Him helping the restaurant was business, and he was paid. Amber is tired, so because of that, she must just do anything. Yes, all of this is Anthony's fault. So when Anthony went over to Shayla's house, was that Amber's fault too? Team Amber. She's ready to forget about her pains and sorrows back at the Daltons. Only if she crossed the line, they should have brought the cuckoo bird. Yes, most definitely. Just because Anthony does things does not mean she has to do things. That's what I said. Two rights don't make a wrong. Two rights don't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. Thank you very much for this, Brittany. Should we blame Ernestine for encouraging her to go? We could, but I would more be blaming. I would more say Amber has the last say. Just like, okay, even though Shayla has been very instrumental with Anthony cheating, I still have to give Anthony some of the blame for the mere fact that he kept going back and that he actually take out him dingaling and put it inside the garage. Him have to take the blame for that. She never forced him. She never take it out and put it in herself. He had to take it out and put it in. So that's where the responsibility come in. But I know what you're saying, Ozzy. So it makes sense. Dave will get caught. Dave will catch our plague with it. Well, friends, look here. All O'Neill is saying to this, I think that people misread me. All I'm saying is that your girl just needed to close one door before she opened the other. That's all I kept saying. That's all I keep saying, you know. That's all O'Neill keeps saying. I'm not trying to beat anybody up because I know Amber fans think you always are trying to beat them up, you know, but Amber fans are upset because they don't agree with these things and now they have to face accountability. Amber's fans are upset because they have to defend this. That's why. That's why I'm upset. I'm upset because we have to go defend this. That's why I'm upset. But me agree with Brittany more than anything else. Not because Anthony is out gallivanting mean you must gallivant. You must set yourself apart. I keep telling you. The reason why Amber gets so much flack is because heavy is the head that wears the crown. What that mean, O'Neill? That mean Amber is held to a high standard. Now, if you don't want Amber to be held to a high standard, you can also say that. And then the audience will say, well, She's just like Shayla, or she's just like Lauren, or she's just like the honeypot girl. Then people will say that. But friends, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I saw it go. When you get put to a high standard, you need to work with that standard. Don't get upset. That's what I'm trying to explain to Amber fans, That's what I'm trying to explain to Amber fans. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You have to just understand that. Only he'll get put to some high standards at time, and him have to live up to it. So whenever it is him falter, because he's human, just like Amber, and she's going to falter, him have to take responsibility for that and get better. That's what's happening with the Amber character. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's what people have tried to tell you. So if you're going to give Amber this high standard like we're giving it, if we're going to give Amber the standard and say, you know what, she's the standard of females, then you must understand that with that standard comes a lot of critique, and you can't be upset when the critique is coming. Like right now, the Amber character is saying Anthony is the bad one because he has done all of these things with, my best friend, and he's done this, and he has cheated, and he has whatever it is. You can't put yourself in a compromising position after saying all of that to everyone else, because now people is going to look at you sideways because they must say, wait, but so and so told me that they were blah 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 blah. So why are they doing this now? That's what's going on, friends. That's all it is. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Don't worry yourself. Sleep well. I love y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful argument. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon. You have to just get that, friends. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.